Let's get this thing rolling. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Handoff from the gun. Got the first down and more. There he goes. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field.
This guy strikes fears into the hearts of every defensive coordinator, David, with that speed. If you give this guy any open grass, man, he's gone.
It's just silly. Look at the angles, people trying to catch him, but he's got so much juice. He can outrun those angles and make enormous plays.
Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Illinois hoping to pop the cork on this red zone trip. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. All right, guys, let's chat about Illinois. They got a boost from their high school recruiting ranks, setting the table for the future, getting a verbal commitment from a four-star linebacker.
Yeah, it's huge for this defense, not only because of his physical traits. This guy can run, he can cover, he can blitz the passer, but he's also a tremendous leader. This guy could be the alpha on this defense for years to come.
Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. They'll send out the kicker here. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. He slides that just in. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air. It's Fuller. It's complete on the right side. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And they'll move the chains, and a good way to wrap up the first quarter. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. To the air on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Durant. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. Stop just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Illinois moving it quickly down the field. They're going to ride this running back. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
When I go into every game, I want to get my running back going. I want to get the ground game going, and he has. This afternoon, over 100 yards now, showed you a little bit of everything in the run game, and that's why this offense has been humming.
Illinois move the chains on the ground. Let's see if they run behind that big offensive line again. The give out of the gun. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Now they're going to throw it. That's caught. It's Durant. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Illinois coming out with a 1st and 10. Run in the red zone. It's Williams. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage. And boy, that has been rare in this one. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, it's Fuller. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Durant. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. The decibel meter's about to explode. One of the great environments, wide out level noise. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. This Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Grabbed over the middle. It's Durant.
That's why the bullet pass is so important. Sometimes these defenses, they don't give you big windows to throw into. You want to take that chance, but you cannot lob that football down the field and get it in there. Nice use of the bullet pass, my friend.
And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Here on third down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He makes a fair catch. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Motion from the wideout. From the gun, running back on the move. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Looking deep. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example.
Unloads it downfield. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
He'll take another shot here. He's got it inside the 15. Big gainer there that'll look good in the stat column, but not quite enough to put any points on the board before time expires here in the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Just about set to get this second half underway. And it'll come out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Might be calling a hot route. Back to throw, it's Fuller. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it with second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Leaves it with the running back. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. He uncorks one deep. Grabs it inside the 15. Touchdown, fighting Illini. And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression,
they'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Starts a drive trying to go up top. It's picked off. That's number 10. They'll come to the line. 90 seconds to play here in the third. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. The give from the gun. They They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. The Fighting Illini with options here on 2nd and short. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. Pass completion, move the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. To the air, it's Fuller. Quickly to the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Illinois can be aggressive here on 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Get it out on the screen. Nice move there. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. We've reached a break, and Penn State is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Durant. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Here comes the noise from this big crowd in Happy Valley on 3rd down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. There he goes. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll try to pop the draw. And this offense went right back to the well, and this time the defense made sure it ran dry. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Makes the grab. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. And guys, if they can make their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the 4th, and the stage will be set for a great finish. And they can't punch it in with a first down run, and the defense has one stop. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Sticks it in his belt. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal with a touchdown, it sneaks it in.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this.
This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. To throw, it's Fuller. Got his man on the right. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
And this offense, they got another positive game, but I think they're going to have to start pushing the ball down the field a little bit. Got to make some plays. That clock is not your friend. You got to speed up, maybe work the middle of the field a little bit, but make sure we get first downs, and the rest of the time work the sidelines.
They get a nice pickup on this crossing route against the zone, and everybody executed in unison, Jesse.
Yeah, and Reese, this offense, they've got a plan in the passing game. They've got some stuff ready for man coverage, and they've got some zone beaters as well. And you just saw one there on the crossing.
And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
Well, they're working the slot receiver on a drag route here. He's just kind of fighting his way through the traffic. He's able to come out the other side and present a nice target for the quarterback.
Throws to the wideout. He had that one slip to the ground, and if he had held on, that might have been a wrap. Instead, it'll be 3rd down.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
Man, these are killers, right? Late in the game, in the 4th quarter, you're getting to the quarterback, but he does such a great job scrambling around. When you do this, you get extra first down.
Intercepted for the 11th time. defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it.
It's such a fine line offensively. Late in the game, you've got to score, you've got to make big plays, but you can't turn the football over. Big-time mistake. This one might cost them.
What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads, hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the fourth quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership they've got in the locker room.
Yeah, and now I think even more so, you're starting to believe in them. They're battle-tested. This team they find a way to get things done. That's why they're ranked where they're at. And I expect this team to stay in contention for the college football playoff because they're proving week in and week out they're a really good squad.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Fighting Illini, Memorial Stadium in Champaign, Illinois. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Iowa Hawkeyes, taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the Illinois Fighting Illini. 3A Sports College. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on 1st down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Dropping back, it's Fuller. Got his man down the middle. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. The give to the tailback. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Illinois picked up the 1st down. Now here they come again. Right back to the well. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Let's talk for a second about Illinois. Really good win on the recruiting trail last week. Got a commitment from a 4-star linebacker.
He's going to help him out a lot because of his speed. He simply has things you can't coach from the linebacker position. So his ability to track the ball sideline to sideline, but also get downhill, he's going to make this defense a whole lot more difficult to move the football against.
It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Illini! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. The give is to Williams. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Hand off from the shotgun. And a short gain on this run, and that will bring us to the end of the 1st. That's the end of the period. It's Illinois with the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Fuller. He's got it down the middle. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Great to have perfect blocking, but you can also make your own, and that's exactly what he does, getting it up to the 36. The Fighting Illini with options here on 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. They're facing a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Was looking for more running room, but found... The Illinois offense returns to the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
The Fighting Illini needing to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what
Hauls it in, the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They were easily within field goal range there, but they don't feel like you can win this game 3 points at a time.
Nah, pass. I mean, you got to be aggressive. You got to get touchdowns, man. You've seen the emphasis. Defenses are willing to give up yards now to make you kick field goals. I like this offense being aggressive. Forget the threes. We need 6s.
You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. The give is to Williams. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Fighting Illini facing a 3rd and long to keep this drive alive. Scanning the field, it's Fuller. Gets it out fast. He gives them a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. So close to cashing it in for this offense. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Illinois looking to pay things off on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Illinois!
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. Looking downfield on 1st down. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, you've been taking in a magnificent scene there today in Champaign. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify.
The Hawkeyes will kick it off to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room. 23, and your Illinois Fighting Illini. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. They'll open the second half with a run, and this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on 1st down and 2nd and 9. They'll give it to the back. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Man, and that's just making it way too easy on the defense. They're laughing at that short throw. They're like, really? Okay, we'll just make an easy tackle and jog our punt return team out on the field. We're going to make it that easy, I guess.
They'll get him on the ground, but not before Illinois picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass. It's Fuller. Good timing on the quick out.
Well, that's one the DB, I think, would like to have back. Out route, he was in man coverage. If he could have just got out of his break a little bit sooner, he might have had a chance to intercept that one and take it to the house.
Got it set up on the outside. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Illinois needs a big play here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
Everybody stays. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive. They're setting up the screen. Oh, he's got some space. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground. Makes it past the marker. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, it's just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big game for the offense.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll try the run. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. It's 1st and goal as Illinois comes to the line. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Fighting Illini. And with that one, they jump on top here in the 2nd half.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
The Illinois offense returns to the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Pressure coming. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking for a man. It's Fuller. Unloads to the wideout. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
Catch in the middle, it's Durant. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. They pick the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And now the lead is extended a little further.
Well, sudden change situation. You got to give this defense credit. Their offense just turned it over.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
And Every coach in America has a plan for this situation. The first 4 minutes of a game, the last 4 minutes of a game. How I'm going to construct my offense. Most of the time, I got to be physical. Run the football like right here. Run that clock. Get a few first downs, and I can end this football game on offense.
Illinois now staring at a 3rd and short. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44.
These touch passes, it's so hard because there's always action off of it, right? If I fake this pass and I can run it up the gut or I can throw it and I just spread me out and make me defend so many things, and you can tell they got on the edge quickly, got the big first down.
They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The give as they work on that clock. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
Yeah, and there's a lot of pressure right now on this down if you're on offense because your last 2 plays have gone nowhere. You know the defense just needs to get the football back to give their team an opportunity to go win the game, so you're probably going to have to throw to get this first down. A lot of pressure here on the quarterback there.
Yeah, and how I throw, I think, is important. This is a time where I love moving my quarterback outside the pocket, making it an easy throw, or let him run the football, and if he doesn't get it, the clock still ticks, and it's still my friend.
The incomplete pass, 4th down, fails, and they'll turn it over. It's a 1-possession game in the 4th. Looking downfield, it's Green. It's complete to the left. He steps out of bounds at the 41-yard line. And the Hawkeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Hoping to help their kicker out with a few yards on 3rd down, because from here, it would be a 58-yarder. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. The Hawkeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's on target and complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. And the Hawkeyes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. He'll keep it himself. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
Sometimes as a quarterback, you just need to take the game over yourself. You need points to win, and it's going to come down to you throwing it or maybe running it like you just saw there to get that done.
Oh, they're after him. Looking to scramble. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Got his man downfield. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. So now the opportunity with a touchdown to take the lead. Trying to run it in. Touchdown, Iowa! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
This is an offense that has so much confidence. They believe they're able to win the game when it matters the most. They've got the playmakers to do it. You saw it on that last touchdown. Now taking the lead with less than 2 minutes to go.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week in the American fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Tulsa is in front. They've answered the bell today, but they still have to finish the job, and that is no sure thing right now. They're up by 7 over Temple. We'll circle back. If anything big happens in this clash in the American, you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
And I
think the defense doing a really good job of understanding this is late in the game. It matters. Taking away the sidelines, taking away the middle of the field, making him kind of check the football down, go through his progressions, and make that clock tick.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. To the air, it's Fuller. Quick completion on the out. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
Yeah, and this offense knows what it's like. This is the 2-minute drill. We got to keep the pedal to the floor. Nice job getting the first down.
A deep throw as the clock winds down. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but if things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
The Fighting Illini facing a 3rd and long to keep this drive alive. Wants to throw it. Working that left side now. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Grabbed in the middle. It's Durant. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. I don't think the pressure's going to get to these guys. This is when it's fun. Late in the game, down 1 score, gotta have it right now. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Defense not fooled there in a 2-minute situation. This offense trying to go quick game, trying to catch some blocks to see if they can spring that guy, but the
He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
That might be the nail in the coffin, fellas. This offense, they're trying to get back in the game. You're having to be aggressive. You're now going to have to start taking chances. An errant throw ends up in the hands of the defense, and I think that's all she wrote.
Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. Happy with the situation, the quarterback will take a knee. 3 consecutive L's, a hat trick of losses, and as a result, you can take their hat out of the ring for most of their goals.
Yep, most of their goals are done. And listen, I don't know what they do really well. This is bad. 3 losses in a row. It's not good. They got to figure something out, but it's a long season still. There's still a lot of room to find some positive, Jesse. Maybe throughout the way, there's going to be something happens that's positive.
So you're saying there's a chance. I like it. Always positive. Glass half full, Dave. Listen, I don't think they can fix everything in 1 week. I think this team needs to go back to the drawing board. They need to focus on one specific area of their football team to try to improve on and get this thing going.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of